Live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Back again with another action-packed edition of Sports Tonight. Thanks for joining in. I'm Austin Okonakwan. It's still an action-packed, engaging, interesting, money-spinning world of sports. What are you talking about? In Nigeria, football fans are still celebrating the Super Falcons for winning the 2016 African Women's Cup of Nations trophy in Cameroon, but that one has a bitter side to it also, because as we speak, the players are still at the hotel in Abuja. They're going nowhere. Words from the Ministry of Sports says they will get their entitlement. We're still following that story religiously. Also, football fans are excited that the MPFL Super 4 is giving us reasons to talk sports. Yes, what's going on? Enugu Rangers, it's like they continued where they stopped last season. They have shown us good football already. Waiting to see their second game when it resumes tomorrow in the Super 4. Also on the menu tonight, there's badminton, there's table tennis, because as we speak, Aruna Quadri has another chance to be crowned the 2016 IWTF Star Player of the Year. We're wishing the Nigerian all the best. Also, we'll talk basketball. It's a Thursday night, so Sonny Young is in Washington, D.C. He's standing by to give us all the lowdown coming from basketball. Femi Adefeso is somewhere around waiting to join you to talk basketball. I told you, it's an action-packed, engaging world of sports. Gianni Infantino wants 48 teams at the World Cup, and he's been defending it. What is he talking about? We'll let you hear him tonight on the program. But let's quickly bring you into all of what we'll be doing tonight on the program. I keep telling you, don't just watch this show. Come, let us play for the love of the game. On Twitter, we're channels_sports. Facebook, channels-sports. You can send us an email. It's sportstonight@channelstv.com. On the show this morning, we started a thread on Twitter and Facebook. We said Channels Television is celebrating 21 years of professional broadcasting. We wanted to show some love to the sports guys, to the sports team. What is it about Channel Sports that you like? Talk to us in the hashtag Channels@21. Hashtag Channels@21. Then whatever you want to talk about in your exciting world of sports, you are free to do that also on the show. Just to also let you know that all our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com and on YouTube/channelsweb. If you're on the go and you want to be part of the show, no problem. Just go to m.channelstv.com, download the Channels TV app for your iPad, iPhone, your iOS, your Android, and your Windows phones. Download the app, m.channelstv.com. That's the place to be. Download the app and you'll be part of all that we'll be doing tonight on the show. Olawale Adigun is here with us. He doesn't need the app. He joins us live in the studio to talk sports. Olawale, good to have you on the program.
Yeah, great to be here once again.
And congratulations on your award, 2016 Sports Journalist of the Year Radio.
Yeah,
Olawale Adigun. But we'll be doing the talking on TV tonight.
Yeah.
Good to have you around, Olawale.
Yeah, good to be here once again. And last couple of hours, fantastic for sports.
Right.
And a whole lot we want to discuss today. And it's great seeing. I think it's been a while we did the show together.
Okay, so let's make it fun. Of course, with you wherever you are in the world watching Sports Tonight. Let's talk sports now. In Doha, Qatar, Aruna Quadri, Nigeria's best, Africa's best table tennis player, is ranked 25th in the world. We'll be vying for the top honor 2016 IWTF Star Awards. Olawale, we talked about this guy in the morning. In 2014, when he won this award, he was ranked 30th in the world. In 2016, he's nominated again for it, ranked 25th in the world. He's making remarkable progress.
Yeah, what we can see with Aruna Quadri is organic progress. I think it's a progress that started from somewhere, and he's found a way to maintain his momentum. He's never gone down. Sometimes when you go up, the easiest way for you is just to go down, because you lack motivation at that point when you get up. But Aruna Quadri is not short on that. He's a confident player, but I think the bad news coming out is that he's lost that award to Malong, and was that one, and that's some sad news. Remember also that the way things are, I think that you have to blame Nigerians, in court, because it's a voting award where you have to go all out and vote for whoever you want to win. So China also have the most people in the world, in terms of population. So that's explaining why Malong has got on to win this one. Even we never stood a chance.
But even when he won it in 2014, he defeated some Chinese guys. But I agree with you. Nigerian table tennis fans, sports fans didn't vote enough for Aruna Quadri. And Aruna Quadri was actually hoping to become the second player after that same Malong. Malong has won it for the third time. Now Aruna Quadri was hoping to tie. But being nominated amongst the best table tennis players in the world is something we can even look at and consolidate upon.
I think it's just a testament to how 2016 has been good to Aruna Quadri on all fronts. Olympics, you know, giant strides. Even on the African scene, he dominated. Although he has a long-standing rivalry with the Egyptian Omar Assar. But that's good to know that we go into any African tournament and the subplot is Assar against Aruna Quadri, in which he has fairly dominated the Egyptian, although the Egyptian also have had the better of him in recent times too. But for Aruna Quadri, I hope he can maintain this. I hope he can sustain this. He's based in Portugal. That's not a bad place to really develop. I hope he can get something bigger. And there are more tournaments in 2017.
Yeah.
And I just trust him. But my problem is we don't have enough players here to challenge Aruna Quadri. That's the question, because Aruna Quadri also needs to be kept on his toes, even on the home front. We need to see players challenge Aruna Quadri's, you know, dominance on the home front. Hopefully 2017 will provide that for us.
That's right, and that's what the Nigeria Table Tennis Federation they're doing. They're looking beyond Aruna Quadri. They're looking beyond Edem of Young. They're looking beyond the guys we're talking about now, Ojoana Olakwa and the like. They are going back to the basics. They're going back to the schools. They're giving attention to the grassroots, the under 14s, the 15s, the 16s. They want to develop new talents, not just develop those talents, nurture them and make them big stars also. So you know the story. Olale Adegoke has looking into you. Malong has been crowned the 2016 IWF Star Award winner. The nominees were Nigeria's Aruna Quadri. There was also China's Fan Zhendong, as well as Japan's Jun Mitsutani. They were all of them from Asia, just going see them just back themselves against our brother.
It was Asia against Nigeria, you know, in this one. And I want to say that Aruna didn't stand a chance, because if you compare the achievements of these guys also to Aruna Quadri, it stands.
Massive.
It stands.
Malong is the best ranked table tennis player in the world.
And also
stopped Aruna Quadri at the Olympics. Formidable.
And guess what? Aruna Quadri gave his best against Malong. Nobody can say he didn't give his best, although, you know, Malong got to triumph because, you know, quality supersedes quality. But Aruna will look back and feel that, hey, nomination enough is something to gladden your heart, and I think he would really be happy with that.
That's right. So that's it. Aruna Quadri, all the best to us right here. You're still a winner. Stay focused, keep doing what you're doing, and keep winning. Okay, we leave table tennis now and talk badminton. I told you it's an action-packed world of sports. In Lagos, we're having the Southwest Governors Badminton Championship at Roe Park in Yaba. The chairman of the Lagos State Badminton Association was here this morning, and he says they're using this to also discover and nurture talent. So we'll let you see some results from the inaugural edition, but while the good thing is, we don't talk much about badminton. And then taking it back to the under 15s, the under 16s is just heartwarming for me. Now, after this competition, don't go to sleep. Monitor those talents.
Of course, I think that's always been the problem with our sports in Nigeria. We deceive ourselves by saying that we want to catch them young. By the moment we catch them young, what do we do? What's the follow-up process? You know, we have to sustain that momentum. Have we done enough for that? Badminton is a sport where it is not number one, it's not number two, number three in Nigeria. I don't think it even ranks in the top 5. So for a sport like that, you need to generate enough interest. And you know what stage you can generate such interest? It is from the grassroots.
That's what it is.
So once you do that, you need to sustain by programs, competitions. But the problem is, you know, we don't love badminton. I must admit, you know, 9 out of 10 Nigerians would admit that they don't know what badminton is about. So we also have to go on a sensitization.
At the time, Nigerians will argue that we don't even play cricket. Meanwhile, cricket has been played in this country since the late 19th century. The federal government colleges played cricket. It means federations need to work more, Wale, and people will know and follow the programs.
They need to work more, but the question is, Austin, how much funding does the federation get? You know, how much does it get from the sports ministry? How self-sufficient can the badminton federation be in terms of going out there to source for funds? And see, money is very important in here, very much vital. If there's no money, you can't do anything.
And you know, it worries me because badminton is a very good leisure sport. A lot of people just play it to relax. So you wonder why that kind of sport is not even generating revenue.
For me, I would call badminton an elite sport, and I'm surprised that the elites are not into badminton. Probably they're into golf. But like I said, you need to generate interest. You need to tell people why they need to play badminton. You need to tell them why badminton is interesting as a sport. It's an Olympic sport. It's an Olympic sport. So
has over 10 medals to win.
Yeah, so that's another medal prospect for Nigeria if we concentrate so much more on it. But the most important thing is you have to tell the average Nigerian what badminton is about.
So what Wale is actually saying is the Nigeria Badminton Federation, they need to go back to the basics. Start by even, building new followership, teach people what badminton is all about, take it to the schools, take it to the grassroots, and let's develop it. Let's run through some results from the first Governor Southwest Badminton Championship. The organizers, you know what they did? They brought the top 8 players in the country, male and female category, so that they can give some competition to the upcoming guys. We'll see results now from the men's singles category. A lot of games played today. Christopher Daniel walked over Idowu Segun. Christopher Daniel from Lagos, Idowu Segun from Ogun State, Kayode Oyediro from Oyo State defeated Michael Chukwuma from Lagos State. That one ended 2 games to nothing. Bola Ajose also lost from Lagos State, lost to Ayinla Gwambe. Adebayo Tai from Ekiti State lost to Jafar Umar. Quite a number of results there. A lot of games played, about 19 of them. That's for the men. We'll just run through it right there, as you can see. And then for the women's singles, let's rush to the ladies. Not much games played, but I was told that they played with style. Zainab Afolabi from Lagos State walked over Ilori Aminat from Ogun State. Patricia from Lagos State defeated Omotola Felicia from Ogun State. Breakdown of the results right there. Yanu Olukayode lost to Asaba Bukola from Ondo State, while Shade Akinyemi from Lagos State lost to Ilori Aminat from Ogun State by 2 games to nothing. So good results coming there. You know what this does for us? It's not just giving us an opportunity to talk about badminton, it's giving these players good exposure, good experience.
Yes, you need to get games. That's how you can improve with match practice. But to be fair on badminton, I also think that there are a couple of badminton tournaments. We know some in Ikoyi. They do a whole lot. Credit must go to the Federation President, that's Mr. Senchi.
Yeah.
He's done a good job, but we can do more.
That's right. That's right. You see now, you just mentioned Mr. Senchi at the national level, being the national president. Lagos. You see, they push. They say we're now having a badminton classics. Frank Obi and his team. You know the governor likes badminton. They package something together. So let's bring players from the southwest. It means the guys in the north need to do something. The guys in the east need to do something, so that everybody gets busy.
It has to be a collective effort.
That's right.
You feel that maybe we also need to get more badminton clubs in Nigeria. That will also get competition to another level. But the most important thing for me, I'll still go back to it. Sensitization has to take priority as far as badminton in Nigeria is concerned.
That's right. So at least from the street, people can actually start talking about it. Nothing beats word of mouth publicity. Like, there's a badminton game going at Roe Park. Somebody can get someone else, but it's a lot of work, as you said.
I think Lagos has got a badminton classic or something like that.
That's right. That's what I'm saying. And then it didn't come. The guy in town now is called funding. That guy, everybody's talking about funding. But we're glad that the governor came together with the team, and then they put this together to bring our players from the Southwest. So that's it. Update from the first Governor Southwest Badminton Championship is ongoing in Lagos. The final will be played on Saturday at the Roe Park in Yaba. We're already seeing some action. So if you have some free time for leisure, just go out there, watch some badminton, and you'll like it. Well, let's talk about the Super Falcons. A lot of stories going on. I know we need more time to talk about it, but what are you really hearing about the Super Falcons?
The latest I'm getting is the fact that there's still a standoff between the NFF and the Super Falcons. Super Falcons have insisted that they'll keep the trophy until they get the money due to them. But the biggest story of the day has to be the sports minister saying that they never believed that the Super Falcons were going to win the AWCO, and that was why we are in this mess.
But we need to confirm that story, because yes, we're waiting for the Ministry of Sports to say one or two things about that story. When it broke, everyone was like, come on, how can this come out of the office of the minister? But let's stay with the one that the NFF confirmed, that the Honorable Minister for Youth and Sports, Solomon Dalong, says that the entitlements of the ladies will be paid. And I think that's progress. That is progress, but when? When will it be paid? See, Austin, this is going into a week. They've won the Nations Cup, and the funny thing is that they even owed bonuses and allowances for qualifiers. Austin, this is the lowest that we have gone as far as Nigerian football is concerned in recent times. I know we failed to qualify for the 17 and a couple of tournaments this year, but this is another level. We've taken
football shame in Nigeria too.
Wow, that's the word. It's a shame. It's not. I don't even know what to say as regards that. You know what? Allow we'll pause. We'll come back to the discussion. I'm not letting that go. Let's go on a quick break. Take a breather. When we come back, we'll still talk about the Super Falcons of Nigeria. Don't go anywhere. Stay.